Welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to be lowering the TT. I put Eibach Pro-Kits in a couple weeks back, but honestly they made no difference compared to the stock height. I think because the TTS and the S line already sit lower than the standard TTs. I'm going to be swapping them out for the H&Rs today. So I'm hoping the H&Rs actually lower the car, because the Eibachs visually I couldn't tell the difference. I only did the rears, so we're going to pull those out, go swap them for the H&Rs, then chuck in the rears, and then we'll do the fronts. So I can't remember what it was stock, but I think that's pretty damn close. 66 from memory is about 66 or 67. Springs are out, and the car's on jack stands right now. Just leaving it like this because we can just go grab the H&Rs and throw them right in. Hopefully it doesn't fall while we're gone, but Cav's on his way. He's gonna drive me to, swap these springs out. Let's go. All right, successful parts run. We have got the springs. Shout out to Euroflow for sorting me out without any restocking fees or anything. They just straight up swapped these out for the Eibachs. Took a while, about a month, but I'm happy. These are packed a lot better than the Eibachs too. They actually come with packaging rather than just floating around inside. Oh wow, and they're progressive. The other ones look like even bends. These are, so I'm gonna have to figure out which way around these go. But yeah, so both say R on them, but they're once again same as the Eibachs. They're identical, so left and right doesn't matter. And I assume they would go this way up with the text facing the right way. So we'll chuck these in. All right, so this one's on the top, the one without the circle. So you just line that up with the stopper. That sits there, and then this one goes on the bottom with the little nub. So once again, just line that up like that. And these are quite old, they're falling apart. And that's it. And just chuck them in. So now you line this up with the hole. And now you get your jack and jack that up, chuck the bolt back in. Now just jack up the thing to line it up. Line up the bolt. Yep. Now just chuck your 2 Torx back in for the headlight leveler. Rears are done. It's a little bit lower than it was before. But obviously it's got to settle. We did jump on the back a little bit. And it is super soft now compared to before because of the progressive springs. But we'll do the fronts and then, go for a drive and hope it's bloody slammed, mate. An 18 mil you got to take off. I've already taken it off on this tie rod end. And then just jack it up a bit to get some tension off it. So you can pull it out, it's still a bit tight. And just like that, pull that out. Then you've got a spline drive, so it is a M14, just there for the knuckle. There was 2 Torx here, T25s I think, and then we're gonna take this whole shroud off, so you gotta take the wipers off. So there's a cap you pop off, and then a 13 mil. So we gave up on that. We did undo the wipers, but you have to pull them off, and it's a bit tough. So we've undid the top 3 bolts. And that is loose now, and now we just have to try to spread the knuckle and pull out the strut. Apparently you can use a 1/4 inch for this, or there's a special tool, but we'll cheat obviously and try to use a 1/4 inch ratchet or something, So change of plans, we're putting 3 bolts back in because it's hard to sort of get the hub to release the strut otherwise, because it's just moving freely. So gonna put those back in and then smash this downwards and hopefully it comes out. We've been wrestling with this for like an hour now almost. It's so close to coming out. You gotta spread the hub and then just hope and spray some lubricant in the thing, in the gap. All right. It's almost out. We just gotta wrestle it.
Like trying to get it out of there.
Yeah, can you just help me? You just gotta pull it side in.
I see.
I'll just stand on it and you do it.
Let me break my fingers.
Bro, my hands fucked, my arms fucked.
Oh, yes, there we go.
Oh.
We're out.
Let's go. Now we're gonna hope the Chinese spring compressors don't explode or anything, but let's do it. Boom! Oh, what the fuck is that? Yeah, chuck the pins in?
Oh, yeah, I see.
Oh yeah, nice. Chinese thought of everything, mate.
It's way better than the ones I have.
Don't say that yet.
Ones I actually bent. Like this part bent.
This will probably bend.
Fuck it.
Pins in. That's actually a good design.
Yeah, for sure.
Good on the Alright, there we go. There's no tension on the top now. Shit. We'll try. But
You don't use anyone.
I don't think there's. Oh no, it's loose. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, boom.
Nice.
Done. And your spring is now off. Now you can release the tension. Try not to get dirt in here. Slot that on. Make sure the spring is seated properly in that notch. Slot this back on.
I'm gonna press this.
Nah, mate, don't even.
Do
you want to third it?
Oh yeah, sure. Pass that.
This is DIY. Oh, it's Loctite on this one.
Yeah.
That's on all the way.
Nice.
Done. Fuck. Should we do KFC break? What's the time though? We got squash still.
Yeah, squash. Definitely do that for sure. Oh yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, just have to get the angle. I have to push it in.
Back together. You obviously do your knuckle bolt back in. Plug the mag ride back in as well. Mag ride suspension, which is on the bottom of the strut. The mag ride is plugged in. Knuckle bolt, and then your tie rod as well up here afterwards. Yeah, that's low, bro. Because now that it's had weight on the back.
That looks good too.
Yeah, look at the others. The other side's even a bit lower than this side, because this side was in the air, right?
And compressed the whole time.
Look at that.
Oh damn.
It's almost tucking. Less ouch. Damn, the camber's crazy too. I'll have to get that alignment. Yeah, it's one finger, bro. Which is what I wanted.
This side will be the same after we compress it.
Yeah. Boom. All right, let's. We're trying to speed run the other side now because we are late to squash. Might just do it afterwards, but see how much we can get done now. So the install was all right. The rears are really easy. The front right took us, front right, so the driver's side front took us probably 2 hours, I'd say, maybe an hour and a half. It was so stuck in there, and even once we got a little bit of movement, it didn't want to come out further. So we did end up jacking up the other side because it takes some tension off the sway bar, I believe. And then you have a bit more movement with the hub, so the hub will drop down further. So that's something you can do. The other side, Cav actually popped off to the shops, and me and Donato managed to do the other side before he got back. So within like 15 minutes, we had the left side done. Because we were gonna go play some squash, so we were gonna just spray some CRC on the passenger side front, hoping it would loosen up by the time we got back. But we were like, oh, let's just give it a shot, and it just dropped straight off, fully out straight away. So that was really easy. So that side we just pretty much did a speed run. Yeah, I think 15 minutes tops for the front passenger side on the left for us here in Australia. So yeah, good install. I recommend the H&R Springs. The Eibachs, I'd probably stay away from them if you actually want the car to be lower. Allegedly, they have a bit better ride quality, and if you're going to the track, you probably want to go coilovers anyway. So if you're just after a lowering spring, stick with the H&Rs, avoid the Eibach Pro-Kits. And the car is looking very nice. So it's sitting much lower than before. Actually lowered this time, unlike the Eibachs. And this is the wheel gap now. So it's only really 1 finger gap, which is very nice. I'm thinking I'm gonna get some spacers. I mean, it's already got spacers, got 10 mil spacers, but I do want it to sit a little more flush. So I think maybe 15s. And it isn't rubbing yet. It used to rub even on the Eibachs with the spacers on, even on stock springs if I took a corner hard. So we will see, maybe I'll have to cut the tabs out of the rear arches later. This is the front gap. It's a little higher than the rear, still barely 2 finger gap there. Other side also 2 fingers, and the other rear, yeah, 1 finger max. So it's looking very nice. and it's still high enough to where it doesn't smash the lip going up curves or anything. Some people say when you lower a car, it takes a couple weeks to settle to the final ride height. In my experience, that's not been the case. Usually within a few hours, it's at the lowest. So I'm pretty happy with how it is. And I would say this will be the final ride height. But I'll get some measurements now and show you what it is compared to stock and also compared to the Eibachs. So the current wheel gap is, just trying to make sure it's straight. Currently 66 centimeters. Yeah, pretty much bang on the same, half a centimeter difference. Pretty much the same as the rear, 65.5. Eibachs were 66, and this is now about 64.5, 65. Oh, the rain's just started. Oh, it's a storm coming in, so I've got to hurry. Yeah, 64.5 on here, on the rears. And the fronts are 65 bang on pretty much. So I'm gonna get out of this rain. But yeah, thanks for watching guys. I'll see you next time.